Let you motherfuckers know. So this is a goddamn warning. I'm letting you motherfuckers know that if you come up here with that bullshit today, I'm getting you the fuck up out of here. I'm getting you the fuck up out of here. If you come on this motherfucker not holding motherfuckers accountable, I'm getting you the fuck up out of here. As simple as that. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear nothing. That shit fucking today was an embarrassment. It was a fucking embarrassment, bro. I don't give a fuck about the last three games. I don't give a fuck. You beat bad teams. You beat bad teams. And when I was on here saying this shit last week, everybody was looking at me fucking crazy. You beat three of the worst fucking teams. The Falcons got beat by the fucking Dolphins today. They got beat by the Dolphins today, bro. I don't want to hear anybody saying anything about the last fucking 3 weeks of football that the Carolina Panthers have played. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear anybody talking about, oh, you beat the Dolphins. Oh, you beat the Cowboys. You beat the fucking Falcons. You beat the Jets. You didn't beat anybody. Nobody worth talking good about. Nobody. And when you had a chance to go up against a real contender, they showed you that it's levels to this shit. They showed you today that it's fucking levels to this shit. It's fucking levels to this shit. You every week we sit up here and come on this motherfucking podcast talking about what we need to do to be a fucking better football team. But when you go up against a team that can put their foot off in your ass, that's exactly what the fuck happened today, man. That's exactly what the fuck happened today. We got belt to ass today. And Big Bro, I swear to fucking God, Big Bro, if you come on this bullshit today, I'm getting you the fuck out of here, bro. Because I told you, this nigga was on here trying to talk about, oh man, the defense did what they could do. The defense gave up 150 yards in the fucking first half. I don't want to hear that shit. Andy Dalton played like trash. He's supposed to play like trash. He a backup fucking quarterback that's goddamn 40 years old. What the fuck did you expect out of Andy Dalton today, man? That motherfucker is trash. I told you that if Bryce was hurt, we didn't stand a chance in this game. We knew that already. We knew that shit all fucking ready. We knew it already. We got problems. I'm telling y'all right now, we got fucking problems, bro. We have fucking problems as a football team. Fucking problems. And I don't even know where to start. Hold on, man. I got to hit my black right quick, y'all. I'm stressed the fuck out. That shit today was an assassination. It was a begrudging, a raping. We got raped out there. In GTA. We got raped out there today. What you saw was them motherfuckers bending us over with no fucking Vaseline and taking care of business. The Bills reminded us that we are very much the Carolina Panthers. Still. We're very much the Carolina Panthers still. And they reminded you of that today. They reminded you of that today. It was belt to fucking ass from the very start of the game all the way through. And this motherfucker, Big Bro, but let me tell y'all about this motherfucker, man. I got to tell you about this motherfucker because I'm calling him out, man. And I hope he pull up to the channel because I'm calling him out in front of the whole world. This motherfucker says at the beginning of the game, oh, man, we in this, man. The defense is doing their job. We only held the Bills to 12 points going into the half. They were doing what they were supposed to do. I don't know football. He told me I don't know football. I told him before the half when we were down 10-3 and I seen how we were playing and I seen what the offense was doing and the defense couldn't stop the run. But James Cook was averaging like 9 yards a clip. He was averaging. I said to him that it was going to be a long day after this shit. I told him it was going to be a long day. I told him. This was before the half when we were down 10-3. I saw this shit coming, bro. I saw it coming. Anytime the Panthers can't stop the run, it's going to be a long fucking football game. Andy Dalton has some terrible turnovers, but what do you expect? What did you expect from him? That is Andy Dalton. He's getting no reps. He's not even a serviceable backup anymore. He's not. He's washed. He's old. He doesn't know how to operate in the modern NFL. You can tell by how he plays. He has no athleticism anymore at all. He can't even move. He can't even fucking move. That son of a bitch can't even fucking move. I want to talk about the defense, though, and we're going to start there with the defensive side of the fucking ball. The defense gave up 150 yards in the first half on the ground. After all week, motherfuckers was up here saying, oh, man, the defense is a top 10 unit. You were a top 10 unit against a bunch of fucking scrubs. Against a bunch of fucking scrubs. You were a top 10 unit against a bunch of fucking scrubs. And I don't care, because if anybody come up here with this bullshit today, I'm kicking you the fuck up off of here, man. I'm telling you. If you don't want to hold motherfuckers accountable today, I'm kicking you the fuck up off of here. I put that on my goddamn children. I'm going to kick you the fuck up off of here if you come up here with that bullshit today. I'm letting you know already, because I'm pissed off. Because this is exactly what the fuck the Carolina Panthers do. This is exactly what we do. You go on a good 3-game win streak against a bunch of fucking scrubs. And then you come out today against a team that's capable of doing it, and guess what they do? They put their foot off in your ass at home. That home field advantage shit, that shit ain't even real no more. That shit ain't even fucking real no more. These niggas came in this motherfucker and put belt to ass. We got our ass stomped in the fucking dirt today, bro. Dirt. Today was a fucking ass whooping. A fucking ass whooping. And this motherfucker's up here talking about the defense did their job. This nigga James Cook had over 200 yards rushing. 200 fucking yards. Matter of fact, I think he finished today with like 220. Let's go to the stats. Let's go to the fucking stats of the goddamn game. Because there's some dumb motherfuckers on here that was talking some dumb shit during the game when the fucking game was going on. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the stats. Let's talk about the fucking stats. Why Chuba getting the star and more carries, Rico over 6 and Chuba was 2. We're going to talk about that. James Cook, 19 attempts for 216 yards. We gave up 216 yards on the ground today. 216 yards. 216 yards. But the defense was doing their job. The offense had some turnovers. That makes sense. Yeah, the defense was on the field majority of the game because of how bad Andy fucking Dalton played. We get that. But you allowed 150 yards in the first half. In the first fucking half, over 150, you couldn't stop the run. Every run that James Cook, every 19, let's see how many this motherfucker had, how many yards per carry this motherfucker had. Where is his yards per carry? I got to see his fucking yards per carry. This nigga had to be averaging like 15 a clip. 15 a fucking clip. He had to be averaging 15 a fucking clip. Hey, bro, let me tell y'all something, man. The real Carolina Panthers are back. The real fucking Panthers are back. The real Carolina Panthers are back. They're back. Everything that we talked about over the last couple of weeks, the play calling today was terrible. David Canales with another terrible call game. Andy Dalton, you got to find you another backup quarterback, man. Andy Dalton is washed. He is fucking washed, bro. He is washed. He can't be out here fucking starting 11.4 clip. 11.4 a fucking clip. James Cook, 11 yards a clip. But the defense played good. But the defense was giving us a chance. And this nigga was averaging a first down every time he touched the fucking ball. Andy Dalton throwing it straight to the defense. Then when he fucking scrambling, when he just, that first fumble that he had, that was just 100% unathleticism, bro. You didn't even get hit hard, bro. You just coughed up the fucking ball. You just coughed up the fucking ball, bro. That's all you did. You got hit and the ball just popped out. Soft as shit. You soft as fuck. You need to find another backup quarterback. Andy Dalton is done. He needs to retire. He needs to retire. Good look, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. What today showed was a couple different things. Number one, You are nowhere near being a contending team. You are nowhere near being one of the NFL elite. You are nowhere near that. Nowhere near it at all. You don't. And say what the fuck y'all want to say. JC Horn is a dog, and he's having a great season, but that motherfucker's getting a lot of pass interference calls, man. He's getting, I think in the last 2 or 3 games, he got about 3, 4 illegal contact or holds or defensive pass interference calls. He got about 3 on them in the last 2 games. The run defense. Oh man, niggas was up here last week. Oh man, the defense is we holding teams to under its own yard. We a top 10 unit. We this, we that, we this, we that. When you play some real niggas, what the fuck happened? You got that ass mopped. When you play some real niggas, what the fuck happened? When you play some fucking real niggas, what the fuck happened? Omar, pull up, Omar. Pull the fuck up, Omar. Please pull up, Omar. Because niggas up here last week was up here talking about the defense was a top 10 unit. This defense was stopping the run. You played a bunch of fucking bums. That's what you beat the last 3 weeks. You played trash. The Falcons, us beating them 30-0, bro, that's just like beating the Jets. That's just like beating the fucking Jets, bro. It's just like beating the fucking Jets. The Falcons are terrible. That's the only good thing that we got fucking going for us right now. The Falcons are fucking terrible. They're terrible, bro. They got beat by the Dolphins. They're a bad football team. And you can sit up here and try to blame it on Kirk Cousins. Tua threw 5 touchdowns on their defense today. Tua. This nigga was about to get fired. He just saved his fucking job. He just saved his fucking job. I mean, I don't fucking know. Will the real Carolina Panthers stand the fuck up? And I'm going to be honest with you. It's probably what we saw today. It's probably what the fuck we saw today. You saw today the real version of us. Everybody was getting happy over the last 3 weeks. It felt good. It felt good to talk about winning. It felt good to talk about the Panthers winning back-to-back games. But look who you beat. You beat the bottom of the barrel of the NFL. The bottom of the fucking barrel. Dallas, that win was for the city. That's all it was. Their defense was no good. But the Jets, trash. The Falcons, trash. The Dolphins, trash. You didn't beat anybody reputable. And when you got tested today, you got your ass fucking kicked. We would have at least been competitive with Bryce. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I'm going to be honest with you, St. Gotti. I don't think we would have been competitive with Bryce today. I really don't. Because the terrible decision-making by our regime, like keep putting Chuba Hubbard in the game over Rico Dwaddle, when Dwaddle is clearly the more explosive running back, and it's not even close. Why the fuck is Dwaddle not getting the touches that he needs to get? Stop putting Chuba in the fucking game. Dwaddle was goddamn getting 5 or 6 yards of fucking clip at max. And you kept going back to fucking Chuba every time. You kept going back to him. As long as Bryce didn't turn the ball over, it would have been competitive. Turnovers deflate and demoralize the team. Listen, I'm not saying it. Will we probably gotten beat 40-9? No. We probably would have got beat. I don't think that we would have won this game with Bryce today. I'm going to be honest with you because we couldn't stop them on offense. We couldn't stop them. We could not stop their offense at all. Our defense was getting shredded, bro. Bro, they gave up 216 yards on the ground. They broke the record for the most. Cook broke the record for the most yards in one half. He had like 150 in the first half, bro. In the first fucking half, we couldn't stop the run. You couldn't stop it. And then guess what? Then that run started doing. And then the explosive plays. The secondary still giving up explosive plays. Still giving up explosive plays. Josh Allen was out there having a field day because the run opens up what? The pass. When you can't stop the run, guess what motherfuckers gonna start to do? Pass the ball. Look how long the defense was on the field. And look, I get they was on the field hard, bro. I get that. But with this team, this is how it's gonna be though, bro. That our defense is gonna be on the field a lot more than our offense is. That's how it's gonna be. But in the first half, when it was 10-3, Bleezo, 10-3, the defense was getting shredded then, bro. First drive. They come down, hold them to 2 field goals. Good job. You couldn't capitalize off of that. After that, it was night-night. It was night-night after that, bro. It was fucking night-night. They fucking got on there and couldn't stop anything. They couldn't stop any goddamn thing. And the play calling was terrible. The play calling was fucking terrible today. Dave Canales, again, another bad call game. I think he has to hand up the play calling. I think there's time for Canales to give up the play calling. I think it's time to give it up. I think it's time to give it up. I think it's time for Dave Canales to give up the play calling. I think you got to start letting somebody else call the plays now. He's not doing a good job with it. He's not doing a good job. Duato should be touching the ball at minimum 15 to 20 times a game. At minimum, guys. At fucking minimum. That's how many times he should be touching the ball. He should be touching the ball at minimum 10 to 15 fucking times a game. And when he's not doing that and he clearly looks like the more explosive back, I just don't fucking get it, bro. I just don't understand why you keep going back to Chuba. I just don't understand that. Wow. The Jets really beat the Bengals. That is insane. They came back and beat the fucking Bengals, bro. I cannot, y'all. NFL shit this year. This season, the NFL has been unpredictable as shit. Dwaddle is way better than Chuba. Facts. I just don't understand. And then let's talk about the offensive line. More injuries on the offensive line. More injuries there. Brady Christensen carted off the field. He got carted off the fucking field today. Taylor Moton went down with an injury. So you're missing starters again on the offensive line. More offensive line injuries. More injuries to the offensive line. Like, seriously, the offensive line is frail as shit this year. Motherfuckers keep going down with goddamn injuries every week. Somebody on the line is getting hurt every fucking week. Every week somebody on the line is going down with an injury. Now Brady Christian, if he had to get carted off, he's probably gone. He's been arguably our best lineman that we've had this year. I just don't fucking understand it, man. But for you dumbass motherfuckers that was out here talking that shit, and Big Bro, I'm mad that he can't pull up to the channel because I want y'all to hear this shit. That shit about the defense, I'm sorry, bro. The defense is held accountable, bro, today, even in this game. You gave up 40 fucking points. 40 fucking points. It doesn't, 40 points? Yeah, did the offense play terrible and have multiple turnovers? Absolutely. But 40 fucking points. It's just showing you that it's levels to this shit. It's fucking levels to this shit, bro. And we're still nowhere near the level that we're trying to fucking get to make some shit happen. We're not there yet. We're not fucking there yet. Today shows you that it's still a fucking gap from where we need to be and where we're trying to go. It's still a big fucking gap. Big Rick in the building. What's good, bro? Rick, go ahead, man. Today just showed you it's levels to this shit. That's what today showed you. Rick, you there, bro? If you talking, fam, we can't hear you, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on with him. But it showed you today. Showed you that there's levels to this shit. It's fucking levels to this shit, bro. You got. We still have a long way to go. Even Greg Olson, man. I like Greg Olson as a commentator, man, because he says some truth and reality about what about the Panthers team that a lot of people are not understanding. We still need some more talent on the defensive side of the ball. We need capable starters that can come in, man, and just be more of a force. We're not physical enough on the defensive side of the ball yet, man. We're not. We're not physical up front. Derek Brown was a non-factor today. You know, he went up against a solid offensive line. You know, the front that's been dominating. The team that got 6 sacks last week. I think we sacked Josh Allen one time with the Wallace sack that we had in the beginning of the game. Outside of that, you can't do shit else. You're still I'm about to pull you back up. You're still missing a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball. You're missing a lot of talent there. You're missing a lot of talent on that side of the ball, and you're gonna have to fucking goddamn bring in some pieces. Derek was a non-factor. Yeah, Derek Brown was the whole front. The whole front of the defense was a non-factor today. We got Rick in the building. Go ahead, Rick.
Man, look, bro. Today was boy. That's some hard football to watch, boy. I tried to hang in there, but about 8 minutes
I
left
stopped
in the
watching it.
fourth, I'm
Yeah, I
like,
stopped.
nah. Yeah, I had to get the hell out of there, bro. Like, I mean, coming into the game, I kind of wasn't feeling it in the first place. I'm looking at the matchups. I'm like, bro, we really got mismatches on both sides. And then, when they confirmed Bryce wasn't playing, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. But I
Yeah,
mean, anything can happen. This is one of them years where it's kind of any given Sunday. But when you start off the game, see, Panthers is like a momentum team, bro. Like we start off trash, it's gonna
let's
be a
go.
struggle.
And I told Big Bro that, Rick. I told him in the first half, bro. This nigga
Yeah,
cussed me the fuck out, bro. This nigga, I told him in the first half when we was down 10-3 and they was about to score again before the half. I told him, I said, boy, it's about to get ugly. He was like, nah, man, we
yeah,
still in this shit. We know because it's certain signs that the Panthers show you when the game is about to get out of hand, even if the score is still close. When in games
right,
that we
right.
can't, and Rick, in games that we can't stop the fucking run, it's gonna get ugly, bro. It's it,
Ugly, bro.
it's gonna
Like,
get
come on,
fucking
we really
ugly,
let him.
bro.
We let them pull a Rico Dowdle on us. Like, come
He
on,
he,
bro.
he
How you gonna
surpassed
turn around
Waddle.
and yeah, for real though. I'm like, bro, this is ugly, man. And that's one of the things they've been harping on. Like, oh, Carolina Panthers front four, we're good up front. We can stop the run. But like you were saying, we haven't been truly tested until today. All the Carolina Panthers did was go from the bottom of the bottom to the top of the bottom. That's all we
That's it.
did.
That's
So
it.
we've been beating all the subpar teams. The last 2 years we've been bottom five in the league. Now we're probably somewhere floating around 2022. That's it. That's all that's changed. The defense got exposed.
They got
They got
exposed
fucking
big time,
exposed today,
big
bro.
time, bro.
They
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 got
they Bills was bigger. They was hungrier.
more
They was
physical.
pushing
Our
niggas
defensive line
around.
got dominated, bro. They,
Dominated, bro.
and let's talk about the time of possession. The time of
Oh,
fucking
that's
possession,
that's atrocious, bro.
bro. The Bills had the ball all game long, bro. All fucking game long. They
Yeah,
had the ball all fucking game long. We couldn't even stop the time of possession, but bro, that shit go back on the coaching too, man. Cause
yeah,
like Canales, man, and that shit that he was called. Listen, man, Andy Dalton. I'm gonna tell you, bro, we got to find another backup quarterback and find a quality backup quick because Andy Dalton is washed, bro. He is fucking
yeah.
washed.
The
He
only
washed,
thing
bro.
is, the only thing is, if we go get another backup right now, it's gonna be somebody that's been inactive probably the whole season because nobody's gonna be willing to give you a backup unless you got three quarterbacks on the depth chart, three or four.
Man,
You know what I'm
bro,
saying? And it's really only like one or two teams that got more than two quarterbacks right now. So it's
bro,
gonna be somebody like a fucking I don't know, bro. You know what? I don't even know who we can call. I don't know who the fuck we. I would say I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I would say Cam Newton, although that's gonna piss a lot of people off.
Yeah, you
But the
can't
thing
do Cam.
is,
Cam scrapping fucking mascots and shit, man. Cam, his football days is over with, man. Don't this
ah,
motherfucker. I'm telling you,
yo,
Cam about to ruin his career. That's what
but he better than Andy Dalton.
yeah, he better than Andy Dalton, but man, Cam can't do shit, man. Like it,
Nah,
you need
I know, it's not realistic.
you need a solid backup quarterback, bro, because Andy Dalton is not it, man. That first fumble, man, that he had in the game where he was scrambling, bro,
Bro,
that was the softest shit that I ever fucking seen ever, bro.
I
The
could see
ball,
if he was carrying the ball like a loaf of bread. He had the shit tucked in his elbow,
that's what I'm
and it
saying.
still popped out. I'm like, okay, he ain't got no strength in his arm left.
No strength in his arm at
It,
all, bro. And he didn't
none.
punch the ball out. Nigga, you just got tackled from the
He
back.
just swiped. Yeah, that's it.
Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, once that happened, I'm like, oh shit, here we go. We
That
losing
shit
all the
didn't make no
momentum
fucking
early.
sense.
You can't do that shit against a top team. A top five team is gonna make you pay.
They gonna make
And
you
I
pay
think,
every time.
yeah, I think they scored off every turnover we had.
Every fucking turnover they goddamn scored off of. And again, I get it. The defense was on the field a lot this game, but bro, they got exposed early. Like you gotta remember, bro, this nigga
Yeah,
had 140 yards in the first half. Like that was in the first half. We couldn't stop the run at all. Like we could bro. Every time Cook got the ball, he was getting a first down every time. I seen somebody say that he was averaging 11.9 yards a clip, bro. 11,
yeah,
11.9. That was the first. That mean that he was averaging a
a
first
first
down every
down.
time he touched the ball.
That's
That
ridiculous. That kind of shit to get somebody fired.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, oh yeah. Yeah, big brother pulled up to the motherfucking go ahead.
Oh shit, here we
Ah,
go.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, big bro. I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, well, I had to pull up real quick,
Go
man. I'm on
ahead,
my
big
way to
bro,
work.
because I'm telling you, man, I
Uh,
gotta hear this. Go
got a
ahead.
few minutes. So, guys, listen up. If you watch the game, talking about the entirety of the game, right? I'm gonna say this: before Andy Dalton threw the pick, before the end of the first half, the score was 12-3. 12-3 when we had the ball with 1 minute and something left before Andy Dalton threw that pick. So against the Bills, who was the Super Bowl contender, right? So meaning we had a chance in this game, several chances actually, in the red zone where we could have scored and put up points. Even after he threw that pick where Buddy ran it down and they was on the 1 yard line, they scored. He got the ball back, drove us downfield, and he took a sack at the end of the first half. We couldn't even get a damn field goal off. So meaning, if you take those, if you execute those, this is a different ball game. I believe that our defense against a Super Bowl contending team played well enough in the first half to win the game. The
Get him
turnovers
out of
hurt you.
here,
We had
Waves.
four.
Yeah, yeah,
Get him out of here, bro.
yeah.
No, no, no. It ain't no getting It ain't no getting it because if you understand football, bro, listen. The Bills is a Super Bowl contender. So meaning we not gonna sit here and act like okay that they wouldn't go fucking put up points, right? But what I'm saying is this: four turnovers. Let's look up how many points they scored off turnover. I believe it's 28. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. 28 points off turnovers.
But
Look
I
it
you
just
up.
only
know they
scored
scored
you
off
only
every
scored
turnover. I
nine.
don't know how
But
much.
but hear me, that's what I'm saying. Hear me out. Two things that went into that. The turnovers, right? Andy Dalton holding the ball too long, taking sacks, 3 and outs. We not running Rico Dowdle like we've been doing and winning games with. Again, he didn't get into the end of the fucking fourth quarter. He didn't even touch the ball the whole second half. The damn commentator said that. We went away from what we're known for and how we win. That's run the ball, play time of possession. But the first half, we did that. Josh Allen didn't have a good first half. Yes, James Cook ran a turnovers. Yes, he did. But again, if you was to tell me at the end of the first half, we about to go into halftime outside of that pick 12-3 against the Bills, we still in the game. We was in the game. That's the
Here's the
truth. Now, hold on. Let me finish, man.
go ahead, please.
So we're not gonna sit up here. Oh man, the defense game, man, it gets good. No, we're not gonna
100,
talk. Listen,
140 yards in the first half.
be a real fan, man. Listen, What it is, again, they was on the field the whole game. They was
The
literally on
the
the
first
field the
half,
whole game.
the first half you talking
The
about though.
Bills,
You just
listen,
said that
go look
you
up
said
how
that the
many
defense
sacks.
played good the whole first half, but they gave up
I said
140
they played.
yards.
What I said was they played good enough for us to keep us in the game with a chance to
Giving up
win.
140 yards is playing good enough to
And
win the
still, in
game.
the first half, they only had 12 points. That's what I'm telling you. Even us giving up 146 yards. If you could tell me that any team that you know football that have 146 yards in the first half, they only have 12 points. Come on now, that's good. We been yes, we been, but we didn't break in the first half.
You
Outside that turnover, bro, where they
you
was on the
still
one
down
yard
two
line and they
scores.
scored.
You were
Outside of
still
that, where they was on the 1 yard, they couldn't do shit with that because any dog put us in that predicament, right? So so yes, they did play well enough to give us a chance in the first half. Yes, they did. I'm not gonna take them from that. They again, we couldn't do shit on offense, turnovers. On top of that, I think the Bills had a record today. They had like 8 or 9 sacks against us.
I'm not trying to hear that because if the game was only one half, we still would have lost.
That's what I'm
I,
saying.
I but
Because we were
again, you gotta
down
take
two.
you
You said 12 to 3,
take
though. You
away. So take okay, take away the point. The turnover differential.
okay? So take that away. You were down two scores in the first half. 12 to 3 is a two-score game. You're down two scores still.
But but again, we do know that that ain't shit. 12 to
That ain't
3.
with Andy Dalton at quarterback. That ain't shit.
Cause again, that's not. We weren't looking for him to fucking win us the game, man. We win the game by running the ball, playing defense. That's been our formula over the last 4 weeks. That's the formula.
The formula has
Again, I
been
blame this
stopping
shit
the
on
fucking
Canales,
run.
the play calling, the,
You
the,
said
the, the
okay.
first fumble, the first turnover. Let me finish. The first turnover. We in the red zone driving. Rico had just made a big run. It's first down. Guess what Dave Canales called? A fucking pass. And guess what Dalton do? He had all the time in the world. He didn't throw it away. He fumbled the ball. That's momentum right there. Think about we would have scored right there because at that time, what was the score? What was the score then?
What are
What
you
was the
talking about?
score?
What you talking
Three
about?
to
10 to 10
zero.
to 3?
No, it wasn't 10-3.
It was
What are you
three to
talking
zero.
about?
It was
I don't
three
know.
to zero.
Oh, okay, yeah, three
Yeah,
zero. Yeah.
exactly. So think about that. If you take that away, because again, against a team like Bills, you cannot have those kind of turn. But Dave Canales, why would you fucking call a pass when Rico had just got you down there? It's first down in the red zone.
All right, now let me say this. Let me say this. You're saying that the defense played well enough to give the fucking running back averaged 11.9 yards per carry. And you're talking about the defense played good enough to keep us in the game. You know,
I
big
said
bro,
the
like
first the
I
first
know.
half. I
The
just said
first
the
half,
first
he had
half.
140 yards on the
And they
ground.
only had 12 points.
But it doesn't matter if they only had 12 points. You couldn't stop them. You could not stop them at all. They was eating up the time of possession. Allowing 140 yards in one half is eating up the time of possession. You're not able to get the ball back quickly if they're running the
Yeah.
fucking ball on the entire half.
So what's the
We
name of
only
the
had
game? Is
like two
scoring points,
offense.
right?
We only
Is
had
that
two
not the name
offensive,
of the game? Scoring points.
but you only had two offensive
So
possessions the
what did he
whole
have?
first half.
146 yards or 240? If they only got 12 points, then obviously that means the defense is bending and not breaking. Like I said,
Not
that's what I just
breaking.
said.
This is man, what fucking dope is you smoking, man? That shit don't listen. You're
Do
not
you
damn.
got to score points or not?
Do you not understand that we
Do
Oh
scored
you got to
nine?
score
shit.
points or not?
You do got to score points.
Regardless of how many yards you have, do you got to score points or not?
216 fucking yards, and you're saying our defense gave us a
Again, you're
chance?
talking about yards, well, not points. Points is what
They
win
they,
games,
they
not
scored 40
yards.
The
fucking
yards
points.
get the points.
They
But
scored 40
again, if
fucking
you're not,
points.
if you're getting in the red zone and only scoring 3 points, your defense is holding up, regardless of the yardage amount.
Let me add this real quick. Had the game progressed on in the second half the way the first half went, we still would have lost. Maybe not 40-3 or whatever. Maybe
Nah,
thirty to
man,
three.
man,
James Cook didn't play
some
the
fake
fourth
ass
quarter.
fans, man.
He would have
No,
ran
I
for
ain't no fake ass fans. I'm
I
325
just
know,
telling you
man. Y'all
that's
yards.
some fake ass.
bullshit.
You
I
gonna
don't
sit up
agree
James
there and
with
Cook
talk
would
that.
have
about
had 300
like
yards
these
if he
mother. You
had
gonna sit
played the
complain
fourth
about
quarter.
the fucking defense when fucking y'all play like shit. You gonna sit there?
We
What the
already
fuck
know
been
that
winning us
dog
the
was
last
shit.
four
I
games?
told you he was some shit. I
No,
told
man,
you he was
that's
some
some fake
shit.
shit. Some
That ain't
fake
no
ass
fake
shit
shit.
like,
That's not no fake ass shit because you didn't play nobody trill the last 3 weeks.
oh man,
You
I
didn't
don't want
play
to hear that
nobody
shit.
trill.
We fucking
You
played who we
didn't.
played. We
You
played
didn't
who
play
we
nobody
fucking
trill.
played.
You didn't play
We
nobody
played who
real
we
though.
fucking played.
You didn't play nobody
We played
real.
who we played.
You didn't play
We
nobody
played who
real.
we played.
And when you played somebody
We
who you
played
played
who we
today,
played.
I
and
got
when you played who
criticized
you
for
played
saying that
today, you
same
got your
shit that
fucking
Wade said
ass
last
kicked.
week.
Like we played
You
who we
got your
played.
fucking
But
ass
y'all
kicked.
niggas want to sit here and talk about these fucking teams. But hey, I swear after the New England game, once say, oh man, I just want to see some progress. This team ain't and now you want to see man, get the
So
fuck out of here with that fake ass weather fan
all of
shit,
the real
man.
teams that you played,
Nah,
you
man,
got your
y'all some
ass kicked
bullshit,
by.
man. That's a bull.
The
That's
real
some fake ass
contenders, you
shit,
got
man.
your
Ain't no
ass
real
kicked by.
fans.
Bro, you can be a fan. You still got to keep it real, bro.
I don't give a
Bills, the
right. That's
first
what I'm
playoff team
saying.
we
That's what
played that
I'm saying.
this year. They're the first team that we know without a doubt is going to be in the
And
fucking playoffs.
The Patriots
Nobody
will
else.
too.
Well, the
And guess
Patriots,
what
they
the fuck
may
they
or may
did?
not. They in the same
And,
division. The
So
Bills
why
is
we
and
on
guess
here
different
what
talking like we
they did?
surprised then?
Then
Why?
because of
Because
niggas
when we
like
coming into
you.
the season, we
because
counted this
you're
as a
making
loss.
You.
So
excuses.
why
Because
You're
are
of
we
the niggas
why are
like
we
you.
over here
surprised?
making
Because of
excuses.
niggas like
Why are we
you.
surprised, man? I want to hear
Because
that
you was up
shit.
here talking about the
Y'all some
top
fake
10
ass fair weather
defense.
friends. Yeah, I
Nah,
said it.
that's bullshit.
That's the
That's
truth.
bullshit.
We
That's
fake
Damn,
fans
you
bullshit.
because
want to kick
we
me out?
talking
Kick me
about the
out.
Talking
Fuck
about
it.
truth.
10 fucking points,
Shit.
10 goddamn the
Want to
number
sit here
10
and talk about you
defense,
want to sit here and
and
talk
they
about
got
the
40
team.
fucking
Like
put
you
up
want to
on
talk
them
about the
today.
team. Oh,
I
well,
don't
we
want to
do,
hear
man.
that
We better
shit.
than shit, man. Nobody want to hear that shit, man.
That defense got 40
Some
fucking
fake ass
points
oh,
put
we
up
ain't played
on
a
them.
good team. We ain't played a
40
good team. We got
points.
to fuck coming into this week. We top goddamn 7 defense in the league. That's real numbers.
We
Yeah,
Top
playing
seven in the
bottom
league. It don't
15
matter who we
teams,
played.
nigga.
It
yeah,
don't
We
matter who
playing
we
bottom
played.
playing the
15
It
Jets.
don't
teams.
matter who we played. That's the
Playing the
truth. We
fucking
played the
Jets.
NFL
Bro,
team. That's who
he
we
is
played.
Man,
delusional as
that's
hell,
bullshit.
Waves.
That's
This nigga
No,
bullshit. I
y'all
don't want to
fucking
hear that.
delusion. Y'all
That's
some fake ass
bullshit.
fans. That's what y'all are. Fake
Yeah,
as
ain't nobody
hell.
no fake out here. I'm a realist, nigga. And these motherfuckers been playing bullshit for the
Nah,
last
y'all some
three
fake. Yo, you
weeks.
some fake. You a fake ass fan. Yeah, I
Yeah, for
said it.
3 weeks. For 3 weeks, we've been
Nah, we
playing
played who we
bullshit.
played for 3 weeks. You said
Hey,
the same
right,
shit about
bullshit.
Dallas. Come
You've
to
been
here, score
playing
and put up points.
bullshit.
Same shit
You've
with
been
them.
playing
And guess what
bullshit.
we did? Beat
What the
their ass. So
fuck?
what? Same
This
shit.
is
Now
that's
you
yeah.
want to
Okay,
see
and
because
guess
the
what?
Bills,
When you
because they
play some
whooped down
trill
Super Bowl
niggas,
contender?
when you
Nah, get
play
that
some
fake
trill,
ass shit out of here,
nigga,
man. I'm not
This the
going for
same
that.
team that just lost to the
I'm not going for
Falcons.
that shit.
The Bills
I'm not
just
going
lost
for
to
that
the
fake weather
Falcons.
fit shit, man.
The Bills
Either
just
you
lost
with
to
us
the
or you're
fucking
not. Go
Falcons.
fuck it. Go find somebody else. Go find
Yeah,
another
you
fucking
ain't
team.
saying shit about that. The Bills just lost to the fucking Falcons, and the Falcons got beat by the goddamn Dolphins. I don't want to hear that shit.
Nah,
I
you
don't want to hear
down,
that
man.
shit.
This ain't got shit to do with the
I don't want
Falcons.
to hear that shit.
This ain't got
This the
nothing to do
same
with the
Bills.
Falcons.
This the same fucking Bills that just got
This
their
ain't the
ass kicked by
goddamn
the
Falcons.
Falcons.
Again, Bills
What
is
the fuck?
goddamn. They talking about them winning the Super Bowl, but you want to come in here though,
No,
man. We
no,
oh
I
shit.
don't
We
want
ain't
to hear
playing
that
nobody
shit.
real. We
No,
ain't
because
done
we
this the last
wasn't.
4 weeks, but
Because
we
we
got
wasn't.
4 wins. Come on now,
Because
fuck
we
out of
wasn't.
here.
Because we
Top goddamn
wasn't.
7 defense in the league. You want
Yeah,
to sit here,
top
come on here
seven
and talk
playing
about
some
this team?
bullshit.
Nah, you
Top
fake
seven
ass
playing
fan,
that
man. That shit, all
bullshit.
y'all.
Yeah, pop
Either
10
you
play.
with
Hey,
us or
get
not.
your
Like
asses
goddamn
out of here,
Birdman
man.
said last night. You either fucking with
Nah,
us or you're not. Fuck
nah,
it.
fuck that. Fuck that shit. Fuck Birdman and fuck that shit. These niggas got their ass kicked today, man. We got Christian in the building. Go ahead, Christian.
I mean, look, I said that last week exactly what you just said, and the you didn't criticize me for saying it, but other niggas came in here and they criticized me for
Top 10
saying that,
fucking
bro.
defense. Man, get
We
the
did
fuck
not,
out of here.
bro. But that's what I was saying. Like they're not a top 10 defense. Now, one thing that he said that I do agree on is that in the first half it was 19-3. Now, if you take away those turnovers that in the red zone, that's
Christian,
a
you know
whole new ball
football.
game.
You know what's
We
going
know
on,
that
That's
man.
a whole.
already,
They
though,
don't know that.
Christian.
They
But
don't know
We know
shit.
that
They
already,
know
though,
shit. They some
Christian.
fake ass fans, man. They don't
You
know
have
shit.
the backup quarterback
but
in. You have the backup quarterback in. We know he
wait a
was going
minute.
to turn
But
the
time.
ball
But
over.
wait. But
We
no,
knew
no,
that
no, no.
already.
Hold
We
up. Wait
knew
a
that
minute. Wait a minute.
already.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not finna get just because of the backup does not give them the excuse
Man,
Thank
that
you.
because
Thank
motherfucker
you.
is 40
because
years
Thank you.
old,
no,
bro. He
no,
washed.
no,
He's
no.
washed.
No.
He's
I'm sorry.
washed,
If you
bro.
don't know,
Any
if
dog
you're
is
gonna
what.
keep
When
this,
Bryce Young got
no.
ruled out, that's when the Panthers lost. The Panthers lost when Bryce Young got ruled out.
But
We knew
that's
that
not what the
already.
streets is saying.
We
But the
knew that
whole time
already.
out. That's not what the fan base had been saying. I'm
Yeah, because
just
the fan base ain't real. Them motherfuckers goddamn thought these last 3 weeks was some real shit. They thought what the fuck they been saying these last 3 weeks
The
was
fan
real.
base thought
But when
was
you
again that
play,
we won the
but
game.
when you
That's what
played
they
against
thought.
some real
We won
niggas,
games regardless of who the fuck we play. It don't
when you
matter.
play against some
It don't
real
matter
niggas,
who you
they
play.
beat the fuck
We
out of
play
you every
whoever we
time.
play. We play
now
whoever we play.
Man, that's
I
We
now
don't
I
make the
bullshit. Go ahead,
schedule.
understand.
We
Christian.
play who we play.
Go ahead,
I
Christian.
understand. I understand you play who you play, but I said last week I wasn't getting the hopes up about the team because I said, hey, I need to see how they play against the real teams. Now, I get that the backup, but at the same time, Dave Canales has to understand you're still the head coach. It's still game. It don't matter. Just the same way it's who's on the schedule, whoever's in there, they got to figure it out because Mac Jones is getting it done for the 49ers. He lost today, but they won and beats the Rams. It is what
Mac Jones
your
better than Andy
backup.
Dalton, man. I'm gonna tell you
But
that right now.
but okay, well
He
then
better
that's
than Andy
fine.
Dalton. He
But
better than
that's
Andy
fine.
Dalton
But
at this point
still,
in his career.
I understand that. But still, you're as a backup. Dave Canales the head coach. It's on your shoulders now. You got to show that you can be a head coach. He should have continued to run the ball. He
Thank
shouldn't have
you.
done
Thank
that.
you.
You should have continued to run the football because this is Dave Canales' fault.
Rico
That's how
Dewada
we've
only
been
had
winning.
8 carries. He only had
That's how
8
we've
carries
been
today.
winning.
He
And
only
that's
Dave
got
and
8
Canales is
that's
a
carries.
and
fuck up
that's
at
and
play
you got
calling.
and you need to criticize Dave Canales for that
I
because
agree.
that is
I'm not.
that
Dave
is
Canales played horrible. He coached horrible today. I'm not saying that.
right.
He
But no,
coached, but
I understand.
all
But
phases
trust
of
me.
the game played bad today. This was a
But no.
complete fucking shit show.
It
So
wasn't a
y'all giving
complete shit show.
Andy a
No, time out.
pass?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not giving him a pass. I'm saying I'm not giving him a pass.
I'm not
I'm
giving the
screaming.
defense no pass though. That's
I'm
one thing
not.
I'm
But you
not
can't.
giving.
But see, my thing is this: if we already know that the defense is bad, wouldn't you expect the offense to do a whole lot better? They should get the
No, it's
majority of the
Andy
blame.
Dalton.
But
It's the
no,
Not with
red
no,
Andy out
rifle.
there.
no,
Hell
no,
no.
It's
no,
the red
no.
rifle.
Bro,
What
you
are we
put him out
expecting?
there. Dog, you could have put out anybody else. You could have signed somebody else. You know, they front office, they Canales. This is the backup that they wanted. So that falls on their shoulder. I don't care what we saying. This is on their shoulder. They decided to put
Oh
this bum
man.
out there, and this is what they get for that. They go get you a real backup. And so now you make the mistakes. You want to do, first of all, as a head coach, if you know Andy Dalton is old and washed like that, you should not be coaching the game as if he's playing like Bryce Young. You got him doing stuff out there. No, coach the game like you know Andy Dalton. Run the ball. You
Right.
should have
Thank
known
you.
that.
No, no,
But
no.
that's
They
no.
was
But
playing like Andy. They was in the
no,
gun.
no,
That's
no,
what
they
Andy
would
run.
no. They
Right.
weren't doing no, they were trying to move him around the pocket.
Exactly. That's
They were
exactly what they were
moving
trying
him.
to
No,
move
they
him
were
No,
moving
around.
the
him around.
defense was creating pressure. He
No,
didn't
no,
have a
no, no,
choice.
Yeah,
no,
we
no, no,
had
Andy
two
no,
was sitting in
no,
the
injuries.
pocket,
We
bro.
had
no. Time
Christian.
out.
We had two injuries on the offensive line,
Look,
bro.
look.
That
Taylor
was
Moton
later
and
in the
Brady
game.
Christensen.
No, 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 no,
But
no.
Taylor
Hold
That
on,
was
Moton
wait
went
a
later in
out
the
minute.
early.
game when
No,
they
no, no,
ended.
Taylor
no,
Moton.
no.
Taylor
Brady
Moton went out
Christensen
early,
ass
man.
went out in that fourth quarter. Don't bring that
Yep.
Yeah,
excuse
but Taylor
Thank
Moton went
bullshit.
out
No,
early
no, no,
though.
no.
Taylor Moton went out early.
They
He
were
went out
still
early.
no time. I don't want to hear that excuse because they were still able to push the ball had they tried to run the
Right.
ball. They did not do
Exactly.
that, and this is where no.
Yes,
We need
Christy.
to
Preach
hold a
that shit,
fat.
man. You
No,
know what
we
you're
need
talking
to
about.
push. No, they need to know. We need to stop giving this excuse that we know Andy Dalton's a bum. The coach know that. So what you do? Run the football. And if
Nah,
you're
he
Thank
not
you.
don't
doing
That's
know.
what's
that,
been
you're not
He
that's how
don't.
we've
doing
He
been
that.
winning
obviously
the
he
games.
obviously don't know that he's a bum. He obviously don't know that.
Right. That's
And
how
that
we've
and
been
see, and that's
winning.
the problem. And that's the problem. And so what is the problem? I've been screaming since day one. It is Dave Canales' fault. It's on his shoulders, and he's been coaching like a bum.
All
He
right,
He's a
all
needs to
right. It's
get
terrible
time for
play
me
away
to
from
talk,
caller,
him.
man.
man.
Go ahead.
He
We
I,
got
needs
Nigga
all right,
Nation in the
all right,
building. Nigga
all right,
Nation.
all right.
Niggas, go ahead and lose on these niggas, man. They don't know what the fuck they talk about, them fast fans.
So I'm really going to be patient with you guys today because I clearly said this last week, and that's why
we
I got
said it
off this.
too. I was with you.
This is why I got off this fucking podcast. I kept telling y'all once again, it's incompetent coaching. Dave
Yeah.
Canal is a fucking retard.
Yep.
This is why I don't like coaches who want to be who want to just be friends with their players. If you see a running back that's got you almost 500 yards
Right.
in two
Right.
Yeah,
games,
that's all I was just
why is
saying.
he not starting?
I
No shit
agree.
touch
I
that
agree.
ball.
Thank you.
No. Let me rap. I done heard y'all talk. Let me rap.
Go ahead.
If you got a running back that done gave you 500 yards in two games, why the fuck are you playing Chuba and starting him these last two games and he looks
Right.
like shit?
Yep. Look
Bro,
like
this
he
is
lost a step.
If you have a hot hand, and don't get me started on Andy Dalton, but if you have a hot hand at running back who's running like a fucking dog,
Right.
running like a goddamn dog, like I'm telling you, Then why are we not doing that? You got
Thank
Andy
you.
Dalton. You only got Andy Dalton there because him and Bryce have a good relationship. Fuck a relationship. Get
Thank
somebody,
you.
get a number 2 QB in this bitch that could potentially take Bryce Young's job. That
Get a
makes him
fucking
play
ball and
better.
goddamn
That
Rico.
makes him play better. But besides that, run the ball.
Yep.
Run the ball. It was 12-3. You was kind of
Thank
still in the
you.
game.
Still in the
You
game.
you
Yeah,
was
like I
still
said,
you was still
even
in the
though they
game.
fucking gave up 146 yards, we still in the game.
Listen. You were still in the game. No,
Yep.
I don't. Hey, you were still in the game. But at the same time, when you're an incompetent coach and you're not sitting here running the ball how you was past the last 4 games, that's how you won. Then
Right.
that's the issue.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers kept saying last week, this is the top 10 defense. Look how many sacks they got. Look
That
how
was
many
big
picks.
bluff.
I don't
I
give a
wasn't
big
fuck
on
bluff.
last
about.
week, man. I was at work. I
Listen.
wasn't on last week.
He wasn't on. But all I'm
Yeah,
saying
I
is
wasn't
this.
He
on.
said he said it the week before. It was the week before.
What I said this team is not a top 10 defense. I don't give a fuck. The only team that hasn't scored over 26 points against us is who? The Jets. Every other team we have played this year has scored over 26 points or more on us. So don't tell me that we have a top 10 defense. I said that last week, and everybody want to see it talking about some, bruh, they sit here did this and this and that. Nigga, look at it. It's facts. I'm tired of this shit. It's incompetency. You got to get you an actual QB2 that can help us win games. We was 4-3. We're over 500. We should be playing to win. We should be playing to win. We got Andy Dalton. It's over for him. He can't win us no game. It's over for him.
Yeah,
it's time to find a number 2. You got to, bro.
Well, they
Because
got
right now,
they got Herndon Hooker. He's on the practice squad.
Man,
I don't know. No.
He was just working at Chipotle.
Listen,
that nigga was
listen.
working at
Nigga,
Chipotle
go
last
get
week.
Jameis Winston. Get Jameis Winston.
You got Jameis Winston up there.
Go get Russell Wilson. Let him be the best.
Russell Wilson, yes, Russell Wilson. You got veterans out. You have veterans out there though. You got veterans out there. They still can really play, but Andy Dalton is not it. We're over 5. We're still in the race. We're still in the race. But
I'll be honest with you, man.
You got an incompetent coach.
If he don't play next week, man, we're gonna get destroyed next week too.
And this is why I said
if he don't play next
gonna
week, we're gonna get destroyed again.
I would rather have Bryce Young would have played a lot better today. I don't care what nobody says.
We still would have lost though. He would have played better, but we still would have lost.
We would have played like a team. We would have been competitive. I want to see competitive.
Because you think about, man, like the NFL guys, you gotta understand
about Bryce Young going forward.
The NFL,
let niggas' mouth stop it.
It's about, man, about momentum, right? It's about momentum swings in games. If we was able to score on that first drive when Andy turned it over, I'm telling you, man, it would have been a different game. It's about momentum. You got to get the momentum early, right?
Yeah, but that's Andy Dalton
Bryce,
for you, though.
Can I say some stats? Because I hear what y'all saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. We know that David Canales is incompetent. We know. I told y'all motherfuckers last week that Dalton was not going to be able to get the job done. I already knew that coming into this game. So if Bryce Young didn't play, we had already lost if he wasn't playing. But let me give you some fucking stats, though, right? Because I watched the same game that y'all watched today. Granted, the game was closer in the first half. The defense made some big stops early. That still doesn't change the fact of 2 things. Number 1, the defense couldn't get off the fucking field at all. Yes, they only came away with 12 points, but they were eating up the time of possession. That matters in football. If you can't get, we only had like 2, 3 maybe offensive possessions in the first half, if that, because we couldn't stop the run. The defense could not get off the field.
Though.
No, hold on. Make it. You can't make it count. A backup fucking quarterback, bro.
Hey,
this nigga had. Hold on.
Ran the ball.
Let me cook. This nigga James Cook had 19 attempts, 216 yards, 11.4 average per clip. That nigga was averaging a first down. Every time he touched the ball. And you trying to sit up here and tell me, no, time out. I don't want to hear that shit. Because you the same motherfucker that was on here talking about.
No, you're talking about the fucking deep. Bro, get to the real shit, man.
No, let me keep going.
We don't want to hear about the defense.
Let me keep going.
Let me keep going.
Let me keep going. Y'all motherfuckers was up here talking
Because all you
about
talk about the
the
fucking
defense
defense.
was top 10 unit, stopping goddamn these trash ass fucking running backs under
I
40
ain't say
yards.
that dumb
Our
shit.
defensive line got dominated today.
I mean,
Derrick
Waves, that
Brown,
was you. Waves,
Derrick
that was you
Brown,
talking about a top 10 defense,
Derrick Brown
motherfucker.
got
Let's
fucking
You
talk
did
that
not
dominated.
shit.
say that.
Let's talk that shit.
Derrick Brown
Waves, you
got
was saying,
dominated. No,
you was
let
saying,
me
you was
cook.
saying, praise.
Let me cook. Shut the
You was
fuck
saying
up and let
praise
me
that.
cook.
Nah,
Let me
nah,
cook.
fuck that.
Let me cook, man. Let me fucking cook. Derrick Brown got fucking dominated today. Connor McGovern was putting his ass in the dirt. The defensive line was fucking getting dominated all game. No pressure. You sacked Josh Allen 2 times, and one of the sacks is when that nigga was scrambling. It's the same defense that had 6 sacks last week. They had 6 fucking sacks in one game. The issue about today was it was the complete fucking shit show from the offense, defense, special teams, and coaching. We got our ass kicked. Every team that we done played this season that's a real contender, they done put up
Hello,
40
that's an
fucking points
hotel,
on
right?
us. They done put up 40 fucking points on us.
Don't park in
Every real
reserve spaces.
contender.
Make sure you
Go
lock away
back to the
all your valuables. All right.
go back to the Patriots game. Every team that's a real contender, we got our ass fucking mopped. Every
Again,
team.
here you go talking
Every
about the
team.
fucking defense, man.
The fuck out of here with that shit,
Bro,
bro.
like, we not gonna sit in here and act like the fucking Bills is not a Super Bowl contender. The Panthers, listen, we didn't say that we was gonna be contending for the fucking Super Bowl this year. Listen, we know that. Like we know it. So again,
But they
yes,
was
the
in the
defense
but dog, they was in
played
the red zone like 3 times in the first half and did and like
it
I'm
didn't
sorry.
score. Yeah, they punch it
It
in.
didn't like timeout. I'm sorry. You cannot be talking about
Please,
it.
oh Gotti. Hell no.
This this is where
Hell
you
no.
get. I'm sorry. This is where I'm sorry you're wrong, Ways. If they got the defense did their job, had they scored 3 times, it'd have been 21-19.
Right.
So they was in the red zone 3 times. You look, you know what the defense is. So you can't be we if we know the defense is already trash or bend don't break. The offense is
Yes.
supposed to put up points. You was in the red zone three
That's what
times,
I'm
But
saying.
my
and they
but
messed
but
up.
but but Christian,
Bro, ain't no buts
you were
about that.
not
That's
going to you were not
bullshit.
going to have you were not going to have a successful day on offense with Andy Dalton starting. You
No,
were
we
We
not.
was in
saying
the red zone
what we're
three
saying we should have
times.
ran the ball.
Like,
Yeah, you
bro,
that,
I
that wasn't
know.
going to happen.
Time out. I don't want. Were we not in the red zone 3 times?
Yep.
Were we
We
not?
did get the ball down the field. And what
Yep.
we come away with,
No. That's not. No. That's not what I'm asking you. Was it in the red zone 3 times? Because if
Yep.
they
we
was in the
got
red
down
zone
there.
three
We did
times,
get down
no,
there.
No, we
We
was in the
did.
red
then
zone.
that
You right,
what?
Christian.
So
We was in
so
the
that
red zone
means
3 times.
three
Yep.
times. So that means that you needed to punch it in and score. I'm
Yep.
sorry. That's excuses. Don't give me excuses about
Hey,
that.
I
No,
just gave up
that's
the example.
excuses.
I just
That is
gave
an
up the
excuse.
first turnover.
Do not. You
It's
have
first
you
and 10 in the
Christian.
red zone, right?
Right.
First and 10. Guess what? Guess what Dave Canals called after Rico had just made a big run, right? He calls a fucking pass and Andy Dalton fumbles the ball.
Exactly
I
the
Turnover.
can't
point.
believe I can't believe
It,
Andy Dalton coughed that ball up on that, man. That was the
what,
weakest
what,
shit.
what,
That was
hey,
the
bro,
weakest shit
hey.
I ever saw.
It don't matter
And that's
who
the
is at the
point.
center of quarterback. It's always some shit with us. It never fails.
So
Bro,
let
It
me ask
never
y'all this
because
fails.
question.
David
You got more
Canales.
injuries. You got more injuries on the offensive line. Brady Christensen carted off the field. Brady Christensen, you got more injuries on the offensive line. Brady Christensen was carted off the field. Taylor Moton went down. So the offensive line is banged up, man. The offensive line is banged up.
Taylor Moe, yeah, he got concussion, so he'll probably be out next game in the concussion protocol. Christian, I don't know the severe. He got carted off, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure severe. But yeah, we listen. I'm gonna say this, man. The Bills, looking at the rest of our schedule, they the toughest team, man, outside of the Rams
How can
that's
you say
left.
that they're the toughest? We got the third hardest remaining
No,
schedule
no.
left in the
Again, looking
NFL.
at I'm talking about the opponents, man. The Bills, they talking about them being in the Super Bowl. That's what everybody's talking about them being in the Super Bowl.
We ain't played Tampa yet. We got to play them
But
Right.
twice.
again,
That's
We
the
still got to
hardest
Tampa,
play
game.
Tampa
them,
got a
and you
lot
got
of
to play the
injuries,
Falcons.
man. They got a lot of injuries. Tampa got a lot of injuries going on.
They're gonna be
So I
healthy
can't
by the
say,
time we play them, though, man. Come on. By the time we play them,
Nah.
we don't play them till like the last 2 of the last 3 weeks of the season. They're gonna be a
again,
healthier football team by then, man.
we don't know that. We can't say we don't know how the season gonna play out. They lost their last game, so we don't know what Tampa gonna do. We can't speak to that. What I'm saying is this, man. We still in this thing. Yes, today was a bad loss. It was a tough loss at home. Okay, it's the Bills, right? Listen, we get Bryce back. hopefully, man, we can get some of these linemen back, man.
They said Brady
Uh,
Christensen out for the season, man. Ruptured Achilles.
damn,
Oh shit.
damn.
Yeah,
Well,
they said Brady Christensen is out for the season, man, with a ruptured Achilles.
Now
And
hold
that's
on.
the
When you
season
say
right there.
somebody said we still in it, when you say we still in it, what do you mean we still in
I'm
it?
saying
In what?
we still got a chance, man, to compete for a playoff spot in the division. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, unfortunately, it looks like that because the rest of the NFC is just kind of, and
Right. And you look, Atlanta lost today. We still got to play the Saints twice. We still got to play the Bucks twice.
and that ain't even giving me games anymore with the
But
Saints.
even
I'm
if you win
sorry.
those games, that's gonna put you outside of our division games. No other game is guaranteed. You
I'm
you
not I'm
you
not even saying, but hear me
you,
out. What I'm
you got to go
saying,
play. You got to go play a tough Green Bay Packers team next week
That's
yeah,
a
in
L.
Lambeau,
That's
which you're
a L.
probably not gonna win that game. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're probably not winning that game.
I don't know.
That's a
Nah,
no.
you're
That's
probably
a
not
L
winning
for
that
I
me.
game.
don't know.
I'm gonna be honest with
If
you. You're
fucking
probably not
Canales
winning
do
that
what he's
game.
supposed to do,
You're
Nah,
probably not
bro.
winning
It's
that game. So
getting
now you're 4-5 heading into the Saints game. Heading into the Saints game, you'll probably beat the Saints. Then after that, you got to
uh,
play the Falcons. We always split 1-1 with them, some miraculous way. We always split 1-1, so that'll probably be the game that they get us. Now you're sitting here at 4-6. Then you go on the road and play the 49ers in San Francisco. They lost today. Was a bad loss against Houston. Today the 49ers lost, but they still are 5-3, so they still 2 games above 500. Then you play the Rams right after that
that's a L.
at home. The Rams at home. Then you got a bye week late. Thank God for that bye week. Then you come off the bye week and you play the Saints again. You can win that. So now you're 5-6. Then you got Tampa Bay. I don't see us beating Tampa Bay 2 times. We may be able to get them once. I don't see us beating them twice. I don't see us beating them twice. And then you got the Seahawks. We losing to the Seahawks. And then you play the
No, we
Buccaneers to end
not.
the
But
I
season.
hold on.
think
But
we gonna
where
beat
is that game
Seattle.
being played? Where is it
Which game?
played?
Which game?
Where is the Seattle game played at?
It's in Carolina. It's in Carolina.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
well, they might win that one because if it was in, no, actually, I think we better on the road playing them. I think that might be
No,
the game.
listen, we can't beat good teams at home. They showed us that today.
Yeah,
You ain't beat
if
You
it
ain't
was
beat
on the
no good
road,
team. And I
I
want
think
everybody to stop saying Dallas is a good team, bro. They're not a good fucking team. They're
I
not.
don't know about that. Dallas is
They're
a
they're
good
high they're
team. They
high
just not a
scoring
good.
offense. They have a great offense, but their defense is shitty. It's shitty. They're going to
Hey,
be in a shootout with everybody that they fucking play.
but that hey,
Everybody that
look,
they
but I'm
play.
sorry, but that makes you. Hey, look, but that mean that can take you over the edge to get you there. So
Yep,
I
Denver
mean,
up on
look,
them right now.
I mean, not for long because
And
Bo
then you
Nix
look
is gonna
at, and then
choke.
again, I want you guys to really think about this. You could call me a fake fan or whatever. I wouldn't have a Panthers podcast if I wasn't a real fan. I'm just a real fan. All right, I'm just a real fan. So you can say I'm not a real fan, but I'm a real fan. Put the eel in real. So think about this: your 4 wins and who they're against, right? I had the Panthers coming into this season winning 7 games. That's all I had the Panthers at this year.
That's where I
Winning
had them 7. Yep.
Rick, that's all I had us winning was 7 games this year. And honestly, some of those wins were the earlier games in the season that we lost. I thought we was gonna get Jacksonville. I thought that we would beat who did we play week 2?
New England.
Yeah, I thought New England would have been a win
Arizona.
for us. Yeah,
No,
Arizona.
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 Sorry,
So
Arizona. And then New
Jacksonville,
England.
Arizona.
Yeah,
I thought we would get those
Atlanta,
wins.
and then the
Now Atlanta,
defense.
we always split 1-1 with them, so I counted that as one win. But you have right now, look at the teams that you beat. The Jets are applying for the #1 overall pick. They got to win today. They finally beat the Bengals. You beat the
I like
Jets.
fantasy because of that
You
stupid
beat the
shit.
Dolphins. You beat the Cowboys. And you beat the Falcons. The Falcons are the same team that lost today to the Miami Dolphins, the team that we beat. The Falcons are not a good team. They're not. But every team that you played that has a good record or a record above 500, you lost to. You lost to. Denver just scored on Dallas, man. Denver is up on Dallas right now, 2 scores. They up on them. None of the teams you beat were good. They were not good by NFL standards. I'm not saying the Panthers was a Super Bowl team, but I wasn't going to get fucking hyped about what the fuck we saw these last 3 weeks. That shit wasn't going to have my panties in a bunch because every time you play some trill niggas, you got stomped. The game against the Patriots wasn't close. You got blown out. Today's game wasn't close. You got blown out. Every team that's a real fucking threat in the NFL, you've gotten blown out by them. So you still
Whoa,
are nowhere near being a real contender. I'm going to
wait a
keep on
minute.
track. I'm going to keep on track to what I said. We'll win 7 games. I don't think you win it next week. I don't think you're going to Green Bay, no matter if Bryce Young play or not. I don't think you're going to Green Bay and beating Green Bay in Green Bay. You will get the Saints after that. You go get the Falcons will probably catch us that next time because division weird games, y'all know how that go. But then the Rams, you're not beating the Rams. You're not beating Seattle. You're not beating these. You're not beating those real contenders, bro. You're not doing it. The team is not good enough yet. We're not good enough yet to beat those kind of teams. This will be a 7-9 type season. That's where the season is going to go. And today showed me, bro, just how far away we are. Even Greg Olsen said it, man. Shout out to Greg Olsen because Greg Olsen called a hell of a game today. He called a hell of a fucking game. But I like something that he said. He said that this team still needs a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball. We're still missing a lot of talent on defense, bro. We are. Everybody was hyped up about the young boys playing against these scrubs over the last couple of weeks. We still are missing talent on defense, bro. Like
Yeah,
our
yeah.
defense, our interior D line, the way that they got dominated today, bro. Derek Brown, uh, uh, what's my other boys on there? Wharton and all of those boys and how they got dominated on the line. Bro, that showed you that we are still nowhere near close to being a real fucking contender. They got
But what?
dominated, bro. Derek
But
Brown wasn't
how?
even a fucking factor
We still
today.
don't have no
But,
legitimate linebacker core. I mean, you got
but
Rose
wait a
Boom,
minute.
who's like a
I'm.
little worse than Shaq Thompson. We still don't have no pass rush. Look, we need one more
Wait,
good
whoa, whoa,
draft to
whoa,
real to
whoa,
really
whoa.
make this
Whoa,
thing lit.
whoa. Me and Nigga Nation
Did
need.
he say a little worse than Shaq Thompson?
Rose
Nah,
Boom
Shaq,
is not as good as Shaq Thompson, bro.
Oh, Rose Boom. Oh, Rose Boom. Okay, my bad.
yeah,
Rose
I'm
I'm just
sorry.
Boom,
I
saying,
thought you
yeah.
were
like,
talking about the other one. I was like, damn.
But
I'm
wait a
just,
I
I'm
minute.
just
mean,
telling.
Rose
I'm
Boom is your
having some.
best linebacker. You
I'm
don't have a
having some
linebacker core.
discrepancies right now.
Seriously.
Cause
What kind of discrepancies you having, Christian?
I mean, I could have sworn, me and Nigga Nation had said the same shit last week, and everybody had called us. We were being, Debbie Downers because
No, I
we
didn't say
saw
that.
the
I
vision.
said it. I said it, bro.
I
You
didn't.
can go
I
back
didn't.
to the
I ain't.
video.
I didn't say ways. I said there was people on here that said we was being Debbie Downers because we was being honest about the whole situation. It's like I tried to tell him, look. Now we
It wasn't
6 weeks.
me. I wouldn't even give
I
Now,
that.
said, I said, I was one of them that said that. I said y'all being David Downs because Nigga Nation asked them the week prior to do certain things, and they did what he asked them to, and he still was complaining about it. That's
I was
why I said
complaining
y'all
about
being
him in
David
it's
Downs.
against the offense that's some shit. It's against the offense that's some shit. What the
right.
fuck
But
are
they
you
still
talking
did
about?
what you. But they still
What you
did what
talking
you
about,
asked them
blood?
to.
What you talking about, blood? What you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying
I
because
mean, you was right initially. You was right, but I'm just saying at the time you asked them, you wanted to see certain things from them, and they did what you asked them to, but you still was pissed off at them.
bro, but they did that against a bad team. Like I get you got to
It
play
don't
you on a
matter,
schedule,
but he
bro.
wasn't
Yes, it
specific.
does matter. Yes, it
He
does matter.
wasn't
If you,
specific with it. He said he
Man,
wanted to see it. He said he didn't give a
bro,
damn who it
bro,
was against.
bro.
He wanted to see them play better. They did it,
Man,
and he
come on,
still
bro. We
complained.
know what this man was saying, dog. Like, we not finna do that. Like, come on,
Come
Hey,
man.
on
Let's
now.
stop.
Bleezo,
Like, stop playing, man.
Bleezo,
Come
Like,
on, y'all. Oh,
hold
go
on,
ahead.
y'all. Let me do some quick promo. Shout out to everybody, man, pulling up in this motherfucker, man. Look, Life is Just a Wave podcast. If you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. We on that road, man, in 1K. We trying to get there, slowly creeping. We live after every fucking Panthers game for the rest of the season. Make sure y'all goddamn pull up and hit the like button on this video for me, man. Everybody, smash that goddamn like button, man. We trying to get in that algorithm, keep this shit going. Look, the Cash App is scrolling across the stream, man. Any donation is greatly appreciated. That's how you can support the channel. All proceeds go directly to the fucking channel. Hey, look, man, we got built the ass today, man. Like
Yeah.
we got built the ass today. Like in the picture that today should have painted for everybody. And listen, man, look, I'm not saying what Nigga Nation, Christian, and Big Bruts is you're not wrong. We could not capitalize on off of the stops that the defense was getting early. I get that. I know that that's a part of football. I understand that. But what you guys are not understanding is that the score in the first half really didn't reflect how bad the defense played in the first half. Yes, Buffalo couldn't finish off drives, and they finished with some field goals early on. But really, what is bad is the defense was getting gashed. Buffalo should have had 21 points in the first half, bro. They really should have had that, bro, because we really couldn't stop anything that they were doing. We really couldn't stop it. Like, especially the run. We struggled. Y'all, this was our worst run stopping performance of the season.
But
Bro.
why are we talking about the defense when it should be on the offense?
Because I
They
can't
cannot.
judge the offense with Andy Dalton in
You
Yes,
there,
gotta
you
paint
bro.
the whole
can.
picture, bro.
I
You gotta
Yes,
can't,
paint
I
the
you
whole
can't, I
picture.
can.
can't. I can't. Because I didn't expect
Man,
nothing
what
from Andy Dalton.
bro?
I
Well,
didn't
and well,
expect
that's your
anything from
fault for
him.
that. No,
I did, bro.
that's your fault for that.
I said it last week, and go back and watch the video. I said that if Andy Dalton is starting this week, we were going to lose, bro.
But it don't
We
matter.
were
No, no,
going
no,
to
no, no,
lose.
no, 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 no. This is why I still have a despair with you on this part because dog, they was in the red zone 3 times. That if it was 21-19, that's a whole different ball game. I don't care. No, the defense did their job. You could have you got in the red zone. So 3 times. So it would have been 21-19. So then it would have been a whole different story. So then they could have competed in the second half. And the game plan would have been a whole lot different. The defense
It
would
got
have
out
played
of
a whole
hand
lot
in that
different.
third quarter, bro.
Bro, but why did it get out of hand? Because you already were down 19-3. So they
Yep.
could play relaxed. They didn't have to change their offensive scheme. They didn't have to change
Well,
anything.
they
You
played
didn't put
relaxed,
no
bro, because they was
pressure.
able to run the ball. We couldn't stop the
Bro, but
run.
you didn't put no pressure on them offensively. I'm not gonna come up here. I think it's a disservice to the fans, to everybody that's listening, to come bombard on the defense and not
Bruh, I am
bombard on the
saying I'm not,
offense.
bruh.
It
I
doesn't
think
matter if you
everybody
did
that's
not
watching or
expect
hearing this
anything.
shit, everybody is watching and hearing this shit, bruh. We knew that the offense was going to struggle today without fucking
Bro,
with Andy
no,
Dalton.
no, no, no,
Because
no. We saw the
listen
offense
to me,
not
bro. Listen
struggle.
to me, bro. The Bills are not a
All right.
team. The Bills are not a team that you can just run the ball against all fucking game long. Because they're
It
going to
was
Yeah,
put
they
up.
are. Yeah,
working.
they are. They
No,
Listen
one
to
of the
me.
worst
it was
rushing. They
working.
one of
Listen.
the.
It was
They were way worse
working.
at
Listen to
stopping the
me.
run.
If you
Bro,
have the lead, we couldn't get the lead. If you're
because
playing from
No,
the
no,
why?
no.
front,
But
They
if
was
you're
no,
ranked
playing,
but
like 27 against the
but bruh,
run, man.
that shit is only
dog,
going to
that's what
work
I'm
if you jump out
saying.
to a fast start. If you're not jumping out to a fast start and you have to throw the ball to catch up, nigga, the game plan is out the window.
But
That's the
that's the
reason
whole
why we couldn't get the
bro.
fucking run
But that's
going.
the
The
whole.
game
But
plan
then
was out the
how's that
window
on? But
early.
dog, then how is that on
I
the
under,
defense then?
Oh,
If
good.
you
I un,
That's
how's that
not
on the
on the
defense then?
defense. But I said that today's loss is a collective effort.
It's
It's
not
not
a
just the
collective. No,
offense.
it's not a collect. No, it's not a
Yes, it is,
collective.
bro.
No, it's
It is a
not. No,
collective effort, bro.
I'm not letting that stand. It's not a
yeah.
collective. That shit is all on Dave Canales' ass because you know what your no. He knew who the quarterback was a week ago. So the game plan should have been running that goddamn ball. And the fact that he didn't do that, and the fact that he didn't do that at all, and you know that the defense sucks, I'm sorry. That's not on the defense. That's all on Dave Canales.
Rico Duato only had 8 carries today.
And still had about what
And
50
that's what you
yards.
should be talking about. It's not no defense. Nobody cares that you
So
keep talking
let's
about the
talk about that
defense.
then. Let's talk
Well,
about that
yes,
then.
let's talk about that because
Let's talk
Yeah,
that's
about
the
it
main
then.
event.
I
Because
got.
that's the main. I got a bone to pick with niggas over here because Dave Canales ass deserves every single bit of this right here. This not. I don't want to hear about no Everall. I don't want to hear about that because you knew the defense what they was. They was bend and not break. So what the offense got to do? They got to put up or show up. It don't matter who back there.
Yes.
It doesn't matter. You know what you're supposed to do because good coaches can win with backup.
Yeah,
Because that's what no.
Waves. I agree with him.
Feet to the fire. Good coaches can win with backups, and you saw Dave Canales' offense is trash. Bryce Young makes his offense go, and you saw that today. You saw Bryce Young is really that nigga, and he really him. And niggas over here constantly kept talking about he ain't the guy they don't know. Now you know, nigga, because you get to see it with this nigga. Now because you
I mean,
see
but I
Dave
never
Canales ain't that.
thought that Andy Dalton was the answer
nah.
anyway.
No, no, no.
Yeah,
I'm calling out everybody that wanted to have amnesia. Niggas having amnesia this week because I'm calling everybody out on the panel in the fan base, all them niggas, because y'all all came after Bryce talking about what he can do. Now you see it. Now you see Dan Canales really can't coach. I tried to tell y'all that, but now niggas they like, oh man.
we've
Ooh,
already
man, no,
seen
real,
his. We already seen his coaching
no,
with
no, no,
Andy
no, no, no,
Dalton
no, no,
though.
no, no, no. It's
Are you
not just with
forgetting that
Andy
he
Dalton.
benched Bryce Young? We already seen his coaching with
No,
Canales.
no, no, because niggas was coming in the season. I don't want to hear that. Because you was coming in the season all like the rest of everybody was. Man, I still don't know, man.
That's
I still don't
facts.
know.
I'm not denying that.
Well, and
I'm
that's
not wrong for
and
feeling
I'm
that
calling
way.
it. No,
I'm
no,
not
niggas
wrong for
are
feeling
wrong
that
for
way.
niggas are wrong for feeling that way because niggas can't play in a badass offense. No, that's bullshit. And niggas ain't calling that shit out, and I'm sick and tired of it. I'm
Bruh, but
sick
what are
of
you
it.
going to so let me tell you,
I'm
Christian. So
sick of it.
what are you going to do? Unless he give up the play calling, which he's not going to
Bro,
do.
ain't no giving up play calling. He need to give up the whole goddamn coaching and get that shit out of here. And y'all niggas don't want to because y'all so
He's
scared.
not
Who
going
wants to
nowhere,
come?
bro. They're not firing the
Bro,
coach. They're
man,
not firing the coach.
and that's the fucking problem right
The
there.
coach is not
Because you
going
need to get
anywhere, bro.
somebody real in here and stop playing.
That's
That's the
we've
fucking
already had this
problem.
conversation. The coach is not going
Well,
anywhere,
no,
bro. They're not firing
but see, but
Canales.
and until then niggas need to stop coming up on here to trying to find hope. When we trying to tell y'all niggas, stop trying to find hope in this shit. We keep trying to tell y'all that. But no,
Bro, it's
niggas
not.
be hey,
No, but listen, bro. Listen.
the last three
You
weeks
can't.
y'all came up here glazing this fucking team, and me and Nigga Nation tried to save you niggas,
No,
and now you niggas coming up on here crying and whining
no.
when we
Nobody's
tried to
coming up
save
here crying,
y'all.
Christian.
Try to
This is how
save
I've always
y'all.
been. I've
Man,
always
whatever,
said this,
man.
bro. I've always said this, bro. Listen to
Man,
me, dog.
you
Let me
didn't say
tell you
that shit
something.
last week. You
We
called us
know
out.
we no. I call. You know what I called you out for? You know what I called you out for? Because you wasn't giving Canales the respect during the fucking wins. That's what I
Bro,
was
for
calling you
what,
out
bro?
for. When he
Bad
was calling
team.
actually good games, you
No,
wasn't
he
calling them
won
out for
good
that.
games over bad ass
You wasn't
teams.
giving him
No,
credit
this
for the
is no,
games
no,
that he
no.
won that he
This is
actually
no,
coached good on.
but no,
If you
but
gonna
see,
call the
no.
bad, you got to
I'm
call
trying
the
to give
good
you,
too, my nigga. You
no.
got to call the good and the
Nobody
bad,
said.
bro. You got to
So
call
we
the
gonna
good and
give
the bad, bro.
timeout.
You
We gonna
got
give
to.
Andy timeout. We gonna give Andy Reid some credit because he beat on a team last week and beat their ass 50 to something. No,
You
we're
said
not gonna
who?
give niggas credit. We're not finna baby niggas. We're not finna do that just because you beating bad teams. No, you show that you're a real head coach today because you was in the red zone 3 times and you did nothing with it. You
That
did
wasn't his.
nothing.
Wait
That
a
wasn't his
minute.
fault that Andy Dalton fumbled the
That wasn't his
ball.
fault. That was Andy
Nigga, no,
Dalton.
no, 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 no. You called the play call. You know what you got in this nigga. You know what
Still
you got.
though,
You no, it ain't no skill. You know what you
it's
got.
still
You
up
know
to
your
Andy
quarterback
Dalton
is
to work.
terrible. No, you know what your quarterback is terrible. You know he's not that good. Then what you do? You run the football. You put him in. You don't try to make him be something he's not. That's the
Well, yeah.
problem.
Well, oh,
That's Dave Canales. And niggas not holding him accountable. It's
okay.
all this touchy feely and we
Hey,
want to hold the
Denver is
no.
dominating Dallas right now.
It's the whole team. It's like, nah, come on, man. Like, what we doing?
Okay.
But go ahead, Carl D.
Christian. Christian, I understand what you're saying. I agree with you about the offense today. We shouldn't be
They beat them
blasting,
14-3.
putting
I
every.
said it like they
But I'm
beat
saying
them.
though, we shouldn't be putting everything blaming the defense. You're right. The offense should have done way better. What I don't
Exactly.
understand, what I don't understand is, I think what Dave really messed up. Instead of giving Cuba, he kept trying to feed Cuba, and it wasn't going nowhere. They kept putting us on third and long situation. Why didn't he let Rico start the damn game? Because you see, Rico still got 50 yards off at only 8 carries.
Because niggas don't want to really win. They
But
want to because they're paying somebody. They
no,
don't
he
want to
too
really
loyal.
Politics.
Man,
win.
No,
I have said
he
this
didn't want to
multiple
hurt
times.
feelings.
Politics, the money.
Hold on. Let Nigga Nation go.
I've said this multiple times. When you a friendly ass coach, this is what happens. We're gonna pick the friends before we pick over the performance.
Yeah,
That's the
I agree.
problem.
I agree with that. I agree with that. That is a problem. I mean, Chuba Hubbard have no business starting any game after the
None.
performance Rico has done.
I agree
You
with that.
not, bro.
I
You're not
100%. I
paying him nothing
100%
for
agree
it
with
to
that.
be
I
the
don't
same.
understand. I really don't understand what their train of thought is with that. I think that you
No,
got to
no,
go with
not
the hotter
theirs. No,
hand.
Dave Canales train of thought. No, ain't no
Yeah,
theirs thought.
Yeah,
I
that's what he talking
No,
about. He
let's
don't
say some
understand
names.
Dave
Nah, cause
Canales
I
training
need
thought.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I
Because
don't get
Evero
that.
name be get throwing up. Nah, Dave Canales. I need to hear more Dave. Because I'm always hearing Evero name, and then when Evero, it's always Evero every game. But no, and I'm tired of the fan base just crapping on Evero. Dog,
I'm
he
not just
got
tapping on
handed.
Evero,
No,
man.
no, no, no. I'm talking about the fan base. They just crapping on Evero, and he's getting handed a deck of cards you know you can't work with that don't fit his system. And we know that we got young players. We know
Well,
that.
well,
But no, they
well,
spent all the money on the offense for the offense barely to put up 10, 15 points. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter who's the quarterback. If you got a high-powered offense, it's going to work. I'm sorry.
You
And I'm
don't have a
saying it.
high-powered offense.
And that's the fucking problem. Because there's no, what the fuck is an offensive head coach if you ain't got a high-powered offense? That's some
Yeah,
bullshit.
you don't
And
have a
that's the
high-powered
fucking
offense.
problem right there.
You've
And
been
that's
able to
the
run. You've been
problem.
able to run the ball against some
And
bad-ass defenses, bro. Like,
thank you.
like,
And that's
like,
the
really,
problem.
really, like that's what people are not understanding, bro. We were able to do what we did the last 3 weeks. We was able to do that shit against some bad fucking football teams.
I tried to tell niggas,
That's
but
what
they
everybody needs
telling
to
me I was
understand.
being Debbie
hold on,
Downer
hold
about
on
it.
now. Hold up. Now the Jets might be a bad team, but their defense is good. Now,
No, their
come on now.
defense is not good. Their
Yes,
defense
their
has been
defense is.
mid.
That's the best thing about the Jets is their defense.
Bro, their defense is okay. It's not good.
It's not
They're
bad like you trying to claim it is.
bro, they're a bad team altogether.
They just,
They were
the
getting
Jets
cooked.
defense. Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying the Jets defense is way
Dog.
better than the Bills.
But dog, I'm sorry. I've seen teams score 30+ points on this offense. Us not scoring, the
Yeah,
Panthers
that's
not
true.
scoring
I mean,
30,
yeah, that's
30.
true too.
No. I'm sorry. Them not scoring 30+ points is an indictment on Dave Canales and how
Yeah, I
ass
agree.
his
I agree
offense
with
is.
you,
And
and
that's
I agree
another
with you on that.
this is why I said I'm not putting any blame. This is not a collective. This is one person because you know what you got. Because Dallas know what they got. They know what their defense sucks, but what they doing? Putting points on the board. That's what
Yeah,
you
that's
do.
true. Okay,
So I don't want to
okay.
hear. So that's is why I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hear this day. I'm not trying to hear this collective shit.
But we
You
were
know your
going.
defense. No,
We're
you know your
going.
defense sucks. You need to put up points. Dallas is doing it. Dallas is doing it. They
But you're
showing you the
judging.
formula.
You're judging. You're judging your football team's performance off of the last 3 weeks. And that's the shit that I'm trying to tell
I
Big
know
Bruh and
what this
everybody.
is.
You were judging your team off of what you saw the last 3 weeks.
No,
That's what
I know
everybody
what
was
this
judging.
team is.
The
That's what
Jets'
everybody
run
was
game
judging this shit off.
defense is ranked
No, I
22nd
can.
in the NFL. They're not good at protecting the run at all.
Bro, we know what this defense is, but what this
No, I'm
offense,
not
they
talking
paid
about.
all
I'm
this
not talking
money.
about. I'm talking about our offense, bro. Even the same thing,
Right.
because you got to also
This
remember something
offense
too,
ain't
bro.
score that much though.
Yeah,
They
they
didn't
can't,
really
bro.
do
But the
that,
point, but that's why I said it's collective, bro. It has to be collective because
bro.
if think about the offense, bro. Even in those wins, and again, motherfuckers can say what they want to say or call me this, that, and the third, or like Big Bro was saying, I'm a fair weather fan. No, I'm not a fair weather fan. I'm keeping it real. Even in those games that we played against scrub teams, it wasn't like that Bryce Young was lighting the fucking board up, bro.
He
We were
didn't have
able
to.
to we were able to run the ball effectively against some of the worst defenses in the NFL. That's what we were able to do. That's the reality of what happened over the last 3 weeks. The shit was it was a hallucination. It was a mirage. It was a motherfucking mirage. Everybody thought that what we saw in the last 3 weeks was going to really translate to a fucking team that's really about that shit. You got to remember something. The Bills were coming off a bad loss to the Falcons. They were coming off of a bye week. They were ready to go. They game plan for this shit. They ate up the time of possession. They ate up the time of possession the entire fucking game, bro. They had the ball the entire game. Like if I listen, I'm not saying that the offense definitely struggled and are a big reason why we lost this game. They couldn't get nothing going. But you also have to remember we couldn't stop anything either. So yeah, we couldn't put up no points, but we also couldn't stop anything. Those early stops that we had in the game, all the Bills were doing were figuring out what we were doing defensively. That's all they were doing. They were figuring out what we were doing defensively, and when they started to see what we were doing and that our defensive line couldn't get any pressure, Josh Allen had all day to throw the ball when he did drop back and throw the ball, bro. We couldn't get no fucking pressure on him at all. None. You couldn't generate any pass rush. The secondary was still struggling. They still had two explosive catches. J.C. Horn had another pass interference call on him. That's like his third or fourth that he's had in the last 2 weeks. Bro, I'm putting accountability on everybody. That's on Canales for his terrible play calling. That's on the offensive line for the fucking job that they did today. That's on the decision makers to not feed Duato or let Duato be the feature running back. It's on every fucking body. I'm not giving nobody a pass, Fed. I'm not giving nobody a pass. Everybody's responsible for this type of loss today. Everybody, bro. This is a complete team loss. Andy Dalton, I didn't expect nothing from him. So what he did today, that was completely expected. That was expected, bro. It's Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton didn't look the good the last time he started. Go back to the last games that he started. Go back and look at the last games he started. He was shit in those games. So I thought that shit was going to change today? I knew when Bryce Young got ruled out, this shit was fucking over. I knew it. I knew it, bro. When Bryce Young was ruled out, I knew it was already going to be a tall task to win against this team anyway. But when Bryce Young went down, that already made it even harder. Even harder. Because there's certain things that defenses have to do against Bryce Young. You have to respect his ability to scramble. You have to respect his ability to get on the move. He does things to defenses that you didn't have to account for today playing against Andy Dalton. When Andy Dalton tried to move, he looked like a fucking statue. I'm just keeping it real, bro. And motherfuckers can say whatever they want to say, bro. We have not performed against any team of quality. No team of quality we performed against. I'm telling you the truth.
No, I understand what I understand what Christian is saying about the offense. I agree with Christian. There is no excuse for our offense not to. The last 3 weeks, we may have played against defenses that we think are not no good, but we still should have ran the football and got the same amount of yardage against this Bills team because the Bills are in the bottom against the rush. They can't stop nobody running the ball. That's why Atlanta lit them up. So it's no excuse. I have to agree with Christian. This is on Dave Canales.
Yeah.
Because he should have kept running the dang ball, but no, he panicked and abandoned the run too early and put it in the hands of Andy Dalton, knowing the kind of quarterback Andy Dalton was.
Yep. And guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get the fuck up off of here because I just don't have more to say. I appreciate everybody pulling the fuck up. They pulled up to the channel, Nigga Nation, Christian, Carl D, Big Rick, everybody that pulled the fuck up today, man. Listen, 4-4, 500. Got another tough game on the road. Going to Green Bay next week. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. We got to look at
Bryce
the injuries.
Don't play, it's gonna be ugly.
Yeah, our best chance is Bryce playing.
We're gonna look at the injuries to see what the fuck going on with the lines, what's going on with the guys that got hurt today. We need to figure out why the fuck Rico is not getting the touches that he need to get. I need to hear Canales listen to this press conference to hear what the fuck Canales is saying
You ain't gonna get the answers you want because he's gonna avoid it.
Yep. But listen, man,
Here's
if you
another bad injury real quick. Derek
Who?
Brown tweaked his knee at the end of the fourth quarter when they took him out.
But did
Derek
they
Brown.
do an X-ray? Came back yet?
Nah, I doubt they probably in the process of doing it, but it's still not nothing you want to hear going into the next
No,
week.
it's not. But sometimes you can get lucky and it show up negative. That's what I'm hoping.
we can't afford any more injuries, man. We banged up right now. Well, look, appreciate everybody pulling up to the channel, man. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Everybody that tuned in today, hit the like button on this shit. We will be alive again next Sunday after the Green Bay Packers game, man. Hey, look, life is just a motherfucking wave, man. We gonna keep riding until we can't ride no more. Peace.